So Collective Shout and the feminists that are spearheading this censorship campaign are going after gamers again, boys. They're blaming gamers and misogyny for all the backlash. They're saying that you're sexist and misogynist if you literally want attractive female characters in games. They also went after one of the #1 defenders of this, Chibi Reviews, that defend us on the internet and threaten the man's life, breaking TOS. So let's get into it, boys. Collective Shout. Collective Shout never learns. We expose these people on the daily, boys. So if you like getting morons exposed on the daily, if you like seeing that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, boys. You want your view to count. If you want YouTube to count your view, make sure you like the video and subscribe, boys. So let's get into it. Collective Shout. Many of these games also involve misogyny. They're blaming misogyny for all of the backlash and the over-sexualization and objectification of women in games, boys, in games. They wear revealing clothing. Oh my goodness, how dare they wear that revealing clothing or appear naked? What appears naked? Oh, it's Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, she's got a skin suit. It's clothing. They won't let you have your fun. That's the issue. You can't have your fun without these absolute Karens breathing down your neck. Our cast is negative figures such as prostitutes. Wow, dude, prostitutes existed, and here's a crazy fact. Most of them were women. Insane. Almost like history is misogynistic. The truth is evidently misogyny to these people. Some games are even encourage the exploitation and abuse of women to unlock rewards and boost player abilities. Absolutely insane. This group never learns. But here they get absolutely exposed. Breaking news, boys. Collective Shout has been caught sending out emails labeling anyone daring to question their authoritarian approach as enemies. That doesn't sound like something a victim would say. They're also asking for a lot of money, saying protect the movement. Yes, I'll help protect Collective Shout by sending them my $5. They're literally money hungry. It's just like BLM, boys, where they literally want all this money and they do nothing to show for it other than begging Visa and MasterCard to basically censor the internet for them. Permaban with this. Wow, the moral and good people really love fantasizing on some very immoral and evil things. Ironic that this one account goes everywhere to virtue signal and now says this publicly bold-faced. This is insane. They went after Chibi Reviews after his surgery because they literally hate this man for defending the censorship camp, or for defending us against the censorship campaign. They go after this man on the daily, threatening his life again, saying quickly, somebody find which hospital he's at, saying, oh, the doctor fucked this one up this time because he quote unquote didn't die. And now they're trying to ask for someone to find the hospital that he was at during his surgery. This breaks TOS, but you can tell you're doing something right whenever they're all against you, boys. That's how you know you're hitting the right audience and saying the right things whenever you've got these people against you, okay? I don't care what makes you boo. I don't care about your boos because I've seen what makes you cheer, okay? You are not somebody I want to impress. But Chibi Review says this breaks Twitter TOS, right? Maybe FBI might even get involved. He's been through this before. Remember the last time someone threatened my life and it went viral? This is insane. The fact that they go after this anime man for simply existing blows my mind. Make sure y'all all support Chibi Reviews and give that man a like and a sub. And make sure you like and subscribe on this video so YouTube counts your view and this gets pushed up in the algorithm. I will never stop fighting for the freedom of speech and expression, anti-censorship of fictional content. I don't believe in bending the knee. Me either, boys. We will never bend the knee over here. If you give them an inch, they will take a mile. Give them nothing and take from them everything, okay? They literally want to ruin all of your fun. Let's just ruin it back, baby. They will never get us to bend the knee ever, okay? We will fight censorship over here till the day I die, and I am not, quote unquote, I am not depressed. Let's just say that. Paperbag Boy is not depressed, okay? That would not, this also here, sometimes censorship is practiced underneath the name of localization. Yeah, because they like to do that. In anime, they like to say that it's localizing for a modern audience while they change the original art, the original script, what the original intent of the writer was to be what their ideology is. to support their ideological perspective, okay? There are many examples of foreign works being altered in Japan. Let's put it into this. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely, let's put it into this. Savvy says that would be a dream come true. I can't stand the way Japanese media gets hijacked and changed for English. It has ruined entire stories, which is unfair to the authors and animators all involved. It's not just Japanese, okay? It's not just them changing it for English. They have infiltrated Japan, okay? Visa and MasterCard even censored Japan over there. We need to end censorship everywhere. It's not good. If your ideology cannot stand up in the freedom of thought and ideas, then it's probably not a good one, and you should probably change it, okay? This is Collective Shout member that has defended the movie, that movie. We all know that movie. I can't say it. With her group, but wants to censor gaming and anime. Yes, the fact I've seen a lot of women standing up disagree with your activist group's statements speaks for itself. That's right, boys. This is not all women. This is feminists in fucking Australia that think that they can dictate what you and I can or can't play. Absolute fucking Karens, boys. If you like seeing Karens getting exposed over here, make sure you subscribe. The gaming industry needs a change. Yes, it does. It needs to change for the better. They need to end censorship in gaming, the freedom of thought and ideas. Okay, this is the issue. They took out games that were legal, boys. These games were completely legal for you and I to play and enjoy, and they got rid of them because they're absolute Karens, and that's what needs to change in the gaming industry. People should be able to post whatever game that they want to the public as long as it is legal, and that is perfectly fine with me, and anything that steps on those bounds, we will not bend the knee to. Many of these games also involve misogyny and the over-sexualization and objectification of women. Female are often depicted as weak. I mean, we read that before, but that just cracks me up that they have a problem with that. They're blaming gaming on the fact that women get portrayed as prostitutes, okay? They also get portrayed as that in movies and history books. You know why? Because a lot of prostitutes were women. Let's just be real for a minute, okay? And it's not a crime to literally show it in a game to cause emotional impact or other things, okay, as art, okay? It's not a freaking crime, okay? How did you expect people to respond when you want a hobby enjoyed by 3.5 billion people to be censored with niceties and compliments and praises? Nah, fuck censorship. This is in response to them saying Gamergate on steroids, abuse of small all-women teams. Oh my god, dude, the freaking hashtag cyber abuse, hashtag cyber harassment. They're being harassed even though they want to censor all of your games, all of your art, all of your media so that they can push their ideology on you. Not all manga must be from Japan. This is what's terrible, okay? They want to literally fast-track Japan manga and anime. They want to fast track manga artists, okay? And we've seen what the EU and the UK and the USA do to freaking art, okay? They literally have to add minority groups because otherwise it would be racist, okay? They got to change characters to be a minority group, otherwise it would be racist, okay? It's not racist to literally, not betray the source material. Let's have some fun here. Why does everything have to be Karen this and Karen that? I got to care about these people. I got to care about those. I don't care about anybody other than myself and my group of people, and that's the way it should be. And a lot of y'all, I'm not religious, but a lot of y'all need to find God. Let's just say that. Major manga publisher Katawaka seeks new manga artists overseas due to a labor shortage. Oh my goodness, it's happening. It's not only Britain censoring the internet. Now posts on social media are also being censored by the EU Digital Services Act. This is insane. People are required to verify their age with, for example, ID or post get censored. This is a major step towards 1984. It is a major step towards freaking ruining freedom of speech and thought and ideas. Look, even Elon Musk commented on this. Age verification is a Trojan horse for state censorship. Absolutely. They want to suppress ideas that they don't like. They want to suppress your criticisms of the government. The government fears the people more more than anything else, okay, they fear your freedom of thought and expression. They fear your freedom of speech, and they hate the fact that our founding forefathers turned that into a damn human right when it is, because I can say whatever I want. I can say and think whatever the hell I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. And as a matter of fact, the fact that they want to try to censor it and take away guns over here in the USA proves that there is an objective that they have, and it's not good, okay? It's not. This is fucking hilarious. What a day. Yeah, they launched the T-app for men promoting gender equality, boys. The T-app is here, okay? T-app for dating advice for men, and it's basically stay away from that one. That's what it is, okay? There's a crazy one on there. Stay away from that one. I believe in equal rights, okay? Equal rights, gender equality. Let's fucking go, boys. No longer a two-class citizenship. We over here as men are getting what we deserve, which is them letting us know when there's a crazy one out there. Riot Games accused of blocking MasterCard, Discord, and VCT chat. Yeah, literally Riot Games was blocking Discord against MasterCard in the chat because MasterCard wanted them to. How insane is that they literally want to censor everything that you say that is discourse of them. They don't want you criticizing them. They don't want you criticizing MasterCard. They don't want you criticizing the government. They don't want you to criticize their ideas that they're trying to force down your freaking throat. Okay, there are a lot of upset and young and disgruntled men, especially in the EU right now. There are literal freaking riots happening, full-blown protests, okay? This is an example of a peaceful protest. This is how you should protest, and the mainstream media won't show it. Make your voices heard, people. This is what I'm talking about. This is what freedom looks like. This is what it's supposed to look like, and they need to listen to the people. When they deny your petitions, and say that they don't matter, when your voice doesn't matter anymore, protest is where it's at, and make sure you go out and peacefully protest. All right, boys, that's going to be it for me. Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad, baby. I'm going to go with plastic. Censorship is plastic as fuck. Freaking collective shout in the feminist group in Australia that hates men. They're plastic as fuck. Do not let these Karens tell you what to do, and do not bend the knee. And to prove that you're not bending the knee, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's gonna be it for me, boys. GG's. Peace.